Friendship. What's been your experience on friendship? I just moved to the village. Life in the countryside in African villages is quite interesting. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of produce from the farms. We get to eat direct from our farms. Nice food. Good business opportunities, especially in farming. No rent to pay. Fresh air to breathe. It's glamorous. It's a dream come true. But then again, we must admit that it's never all glamorous. One thing I've realized about life here in the villages, especially because this is not the village in which I grew up, it's so hard to make new friendships. You see, I've never really been a people's person. I'm an introvert. But over time, I've built some really nice friendships from childhood. The people I grew with, we really connected because, of course, we were sharing experiences and that connected us. And we grew up with each other in school, schooling together, going to church together, and experiencing teenage together. It was all a common feature that brought us together. But then again, you get to move to high school, different high schools, and you make new friends. And because again, you're brought together by the common school experiences, same teachers, same routines, you get to connect. With some, it's just acquaintances, but with others, it becomes a deeper connection of friendships that last longer beyond high school. And thanks to technology, for me, I have maintained a few of those friends, and most of them through a WhatsApp group where we connect and keep up with each other. And then after high school, you again move to college. New experiences, new people around you, a few from your past, most from your present. So what do? You need to make new friendships again. If you're an introvert out there, you know how hard that is. But still, I did manage to get really nice friendships in college, especially from church and class, people we schooled with in the same cause. And the friendships last for 4 years, the years you're in campus. Once you get out of campus, everyone has their own path to live. And so you move once again, and new friendships start. But fortunately, if you stay around the same area where you schooled, which is the case for most people I know, you stay around because of those connections. Because, your net worth is your network. Or is it your network is your net worth? And those friendships do come in handy. If you're planning a wedding, you have a baby shower, all these things, you can have at least lots of people to come together and help you celebrate, help you mourn, help you go through life in a nice way. And that was me before I moved to the village. I had a small circle of friendships. I had a small cycle of friends that were there for me during all those milestones that I was in their lives too when the need arose. But mostly we had fun. We could connect during weekends over coffee, over each other, go to each other's places and all that. But now I moved to the village. And guess what? New friendships once again. And this time you're an adult. It's so hard to make new friends when you're an adult because everyone is going around with their own lives. You have your own challenges to face. Kids need to go to school. And all these things mean that you're not so free to move around and make friendships as it could have been earlier in life. And sadly, that means no friends for you. And that is my reality right now. Because now, you see, all these friends you've accumulated over the years are good. They're your friends. But now the distance makes it hard to keep in touch. And now the things you have in common are growing narrower and narrower. And that means you can stay over a year, half a year, 3 months without getting in touch. Because everyone is busy doing life their own way. New opportunities, new challenges. When you're dealing with all these, it's so hard to keep in touch with people that are not in your vicinity, people that are not within your area. And so here in the village, most people are diverse. You do not have a lot of commonalities with a lot of people. You didn't school with these people. You're not of the same age. Some are older. Some are younger. Everyone is doing their own thing the best way they know how. So now, what we have are acquaintances, people that you know, people that you can call on. The community spirit is quite good around here. We get to help each other a lot, but it's not the same. It's not the same as when you're in the towns and you meet over coffee, you go visit your friends, you go over for a sleepover. Is it just me, or just in adulthood you just get to set your own path and follow it? It's no longer a crowd thing. Because I think, looking back, I do not think I've seen my parents with the friends they schooled with, friends they were with in college, friends they grew up with. It's mostly family. The people you connect with are family, maybe cousins or aunties or uncles or grandparents. That's the cycle that you get to know. And then the people that live around you. I've not seen my parents connect with people that they schooled with it a long time ago. Maybe you can hear about their stories when they were in college, but I've not met anyone that my parents introduced me to Etios. This one we were in the same college. This one we were with in the same high school. I guess now all age is catching up with me. I'm in that position where the people in my life, the people that my children will grow up knowing, are my family members, which I'm eternally grateful for. They're a great support system. I can count on them for celebrations and for life events. And that truly counts for a lot. But then, about friendships, I have great friendships, but the distance, just like relationships, friendships are so hard to maintain over long distance. That's what I've come to learn. But I feel like connecting with these people online validates me in a way, makes me feel like I'm connecting with the rest of the world, expands my territory, In this internet age, it's so easy to keep up with people across the borders. The physical geographies no longer define us. And so I'm connecting with a larger family through social media than physically. And I'm also intending to start traveling a bit, to start exploring a bit, to live. Because sometimes you're so busy that you forget to actually live. You're just barely surviving. So when I start living and taking those vacations and I come to your area, I'll definitely pay a visit if you are my friend. But now in the village, to cover up for that gap, I've come to have new hobbies. After a long day of work, I get a lot of therapy from gardening. Gardening is one of the hobbies I've taken up to keep my mental health. My physical health is no issue at all, because when you're in the farm a lot, you're burning a lot of calories. Sometimes, like in my case, calories that you don't really have. But it's healthy to burn those calories, and we burn them naturally. I don't need the gym. But now I walk through the garden looking at things that were sown as seeds grow into maturity. That is some kind of therapy and a hobby that I'm starting to feel that will replace the need for constant hookups. Let me know your experiences wherever you are. How are you finding friendships in adulthood, especially if you've moved from the area, could be the town or the country, which you were used to as a child or as a teenager or as a young adult? Is it easy making new friends? Maybe as an introvert, it's harder for me. It could be easier for people that are extroverts. I'm that kind of person that would rather stay indoors than make that long trip. But you gotta make some effort to live a little bit. And another thing that's occupying my free time in the village is reading, and also watching a lot of YouTube videos. Maybe that's why I'm doing YouTube videos now, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. The simple realities of people across the world that can easily connect with. Very relatable. To see people having similar experiences in different parts of the world makes you feel like you're connected in a way to a larger family beyond the physical one that you know. Let me know down in the comments below what your experience has been like in friendships in your adulthood after you've moved, especially, or even if you maintain the same space and the people in your lives are now living their lives, their adulthood lives. How has it been for you? Let me know. Let's chat down below. Until the next one, I love you. Stay blessed. Bye.